found the one, you should never give her up.
Welcome to Skin Talk with D. On this channel, I give product reviews and I give tips on my videos on how to care for your skin. If you're hearing noise in the background, I'm sorry. It's because the generator set is on. There has not been, power has just been on and off today. I don't know what's going on, but I must film this video today. Okay, so today I'm doing a very interesting video. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to maintain clean hygiene during that time of the month, how to make sure that that area doesn't, and also to make sure that it is healthy and doesn't give you any form of discomfort at all. Because during that time, a lot of people, some of us that have thick thighs, you know, air doesn't go in, and the more that place is closed and then you sweat, it mixes with bacteria, and plus what comes out during that time of the month, it brings out an odor that's so the first thing you want to do in preparation for that time, if you know you have not cleaned the grasses, is to actually shave off the place, to have a clean canvas for that time of the month to do its thing. And the first thing you would need is something to be able to shave. Okay, some people use razor, but a lot of people react to razor. They have ingrown hairs. Some people have this condition where the skin, it's as if the skin expands. It will expand as if it tear, but it did not tear. I don't know how to, I've forgotten what they call it. If I can find the name, I'll write it there. It also causes bumps for some people. It causes that area to be dark. So to prevent that, you should either wax or you should use shaving creams. For me, I prefer using shaving cream to waxing. I haven't had the mind yet to wax. I cannot bear pain. I hate pain so much. Okay, so I normally would use cream. The cream I always use is Vit. If you guys don't know it, I'm going to leave a picture of it. I could not get it, so I normally use Vit. This is my first time actually trying this one, and I'm going to tell you the difference between Vit and this one. For me, Vit, they would say apply, normally leave in the area for 3 minutes and then check and see if your hair is soft enough for you to use the spatula inside to remove it. But if it is not soft enough, you can leave it for up to 8 or 10 minutes. For me, Vit works for me even within the 3 minutes. It works. But the thing with this one, the name of this one is called Nadinola Secret. It's a hair removal cream, and I've used it once so that I can review it. This is how it looks like, and then it comes with this. Is this a spatula or whatever they call it? This is what you use to shave. So what you do is this small place, once you open it. But the cool thing with this is that the Vit smells really awful. I use the Vit, the pink, the blue one, anyone. The Vit smells really bad, but this one has a nice scent. Actually, the Nadinola Secret, it has a nice scent. So you pour out the quantity you want here, and then you apply it on the area. You leave it there. They say leave for 3 minutes, but if you have stubborn hair, leave it for 10 minutes. I left mine for 10 minutes, but I was still, it shaved, but it still left some hair. I have very, very strong hair everywhere in my body. And the funniest part is that in areas like this and this, the hair is even stronger. Like when I go to the salon and people touch my hair, they're like, ah, sister, your hair is strong. I'm like, hey, you never see strong. Touch the one down there. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I can understand. But the Vit was, if you know what I'm talking about, if you have hair like that that is strong on your body, I would advise you use Vit. But if you have, you know, mild hair, you have sensitive skin, I would advise you use, this is milder, the Nadinola. But if you have strong hair like me, I would advise you use Vit. For me, I would not buy this again. I'm not saying it's not good, but because of the kind of hair texture I have, Vit works better for me. So this one, even after leaving it for 10 minutes, I still had some hair left. It shaved, but it was not clean. Okay, so that's the first thing you want to do. You want to make sure that that area is clean. Okay, so even if you sweat or you have discharge, it's not going to hang on to the hair and then begin to smell. You understand? So once that area is clean, the next thing you should do is to think of the choice of pad or tampons to use. Me personally, I do not like tampons, and I would not advise anybody to use tampons. But if you want to use tampons, that's totally fine. Just make sure that you are very hygienic when using tampons, and do not leave them longer than the required time for it to be left in you, because the reactions you will get from it are, in fact, I don't even need to tell you. Okay, so the best thing for you to do, for me, is to use a pad. There are different kinds of pad. There are the reusable ones and there are the disposable ones. I prefer the disposable ones because not everybody is able to maintain their reusable pads without having any contaminations. Okay, you need to be very careful from the way you wash it, from the way you disinfect it, from the way you dry it, from the way you keep it, because down there is a very, very, very sensitive place. Okay, so reusable ones, if you know you would not be able to maintain it well, I would advise you use the disposable pads. The two pads that I use the other one, Virony pad, but I really don't like how Virony smells. Virony it smells, I don't like it. It has a very strong scent, probably the preservative they used, but I've used these two and I'm going to tell you that I like them. What I like about the Always Ultra, let me tell you the name. This is Always Ultra and this is Lady Care. I'm going to tell you the difference. This Always Ultra is the pink one. It is the ultra thin, and that is why I like it. It is very slim. Once you put it in there, you're not even going to know that you have anything there, and it is long. Let me show you what I mean. You see, it is long. For somebody like me, that my stuff does like a snake. Sometimes it flows like this, sometimes it flows like this, sometimes it flows like this. So this one helps me not to stain myself or stain my panties, and as slim as it is, it has a very, very good absorbing capacity, so it does absorb my period well. The Lady Care is bigger. It is bigger, and I was worried that it might injure me because of how big it is, but it didn't, and it is very, very soft. But what I did not like about it is that it was short. Like I said, my stuff does like a snake, so sometimes when it flows here, it flows out and it stains me. If it flows here, it flows out and it stains me. And I'm going to show you the length compared to this one, so you can see the Always Ultra is way longer than the Lady Care and way slimmer. See, this one is very slim, this one is very fat, but these two I recommend if you are on your period. They absorb really well. This one is more gentle than this, very, very soft on the skin. Then I would advise that you use at least 4 pads a day. Change twice in the morning and twice in the evening. The last change should be when you are going to bed. Always have a spare pad in your bag, so even if you're in the office, you can quickly go there and change. And in case you are worried about disposing your pad, you can rinse it off, like use water to rinse off the blood, then open it up. That's what I do actually. That's how I dispose mine, and pour out the cotton or whatever it is they put inside. That way you are not worried that anybody is using your stuff. And then tie the remaining thing, put it in a black nylon and throw it away wherever it is you are comfortable throwing it away. So these 2 pads I definitely recommend. Then when washing yourself, I would advise that you use a soap that does not have scent, a non-scented soap. You can use soap like very mild soap. You can use soap, normal toilet soap like Eva. You can use soap like Pierce soap. You can use there's this one I'm trying to remember, this big bar soap, that's Premier soap, you know, just very mild soap to just wash the area, you know. But after your period, don't use soap down there anymore. But during your period, you might need to use a soap that is mild and non-scented. This is basically what I do to make sure that that area is clean. And sometimes if I see that when I'm trying to change, probably I'm in a place where there's no water, I always have wipe with me, so I would use a wipe instead to clean myself when I'm trying to change the second time or the third time. And at the 4th time, I should be home already to take my bath and, you know, just do my regular skin bath regimen. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. Do share with me also. Let me know what your tips are, your tricks, what you do when it's that time of the month for you to prevent smelling bad, and also to have to still be healthy and have a very, very smooth period. Let me know what you guys do. For me, I hardly have pain, so I don't take pain reliever. But if you're somebody that usually have pain, you can take pain reliever like paracetamol. For people that take stronger pain reliever, just make sure that you do not have the H. pylori virus, the ulcer. Hope you don't have ulcer. You can, if you have ulcer, take milder pain relievers like paracetamol. But for me, I'm lucky, I don't usually have pain during this period, but I normally feel sick sometimes or feel very, very weak. Okay, and then sometimes I also notice that my stomach is very, very soft this period, so I always have to mind what I eat. Okay, so till I come your way again next time, bye.